As of this morning, the U.S. troop deployment to Eastern Europe is a go in connection with the tensions between Russia and Ukraine. The Pentagon announced this morning a total of 3,000 U.S. troops at the request and invitation of our NATO allies would be deployed to Romania, Germany, and Poland. The Department of Defense was very clear to say none of these troops would be on the ground in Ukraine, and this is a temporary move. The mission is in support of those NATO allies and meant to reassure those who are concerned about the possibility of Russia encroaching not just into Ukraine, but into their own countries as well. And we aren't alone. As of right now, France, Spain, the Netherlands, and Denmark, to name a few, have also started sending troops and other military assets to the region. If you don't really understand what's happening with Russia and Ukraine, please go watch these two videos I posted last week. So, what U.S. troops are going and where are they going? I've told you before, NATO allies Poland and Romania share a border with Ukraine. The Pentagon says generally that's where these U.S. troops are going. About 1,000 who are currently stationed in Germany will move to Romania, and then 2,000 additional 82nd Airborne out of North Carolina will deploy to Poland. Of that group, a few hundred of them will preemptively go over to Germany to set up a central command should one become necessary. Now, it's important to note these 3,000 U.S. troops are not included in the additional 8,500 troops that the Defense Department put on ready to deploy orders to become part of the NATO response force. That group has not yet deployed, but they are said to be ready to go. The Biden administration says today this move is necessary because of Russia's continued posture along the border of Ukraine. They don't believe Vladimir Putin has made a decision whether or not to invade Ukraine at this moment, but he continues to add to his troops in that region. The White House and the State Department continue to say diplomatic options are absolutely still on the table. What new tax credits am I eligible for because of my brand new 2021 baby? First of all, congrats on the new baby. I hope you're sleeping. Second, the IRS says if you meet the financial qualifications, that new baby will be eligible for the full child tax credit payment and EIP-3. That's the third federal stimulus payment that went out to everybody back in March. Now that could mean up to $5,000 in tax credit. So you're gonna wanna pay attention to this video. Again, if you are a new parent with a 2021 baby, this video is for you. Everyone else, don't worry, I'll make videos for you too. Okay, back to the new parents. And yes, this includes new parents who welcomed a 2021 baby through adoption or foster care. First things first, you need to claim that new baby as a dependent on your 2021 tax return. Second, you may be able to file for a recovery rebate credit to get that $1,400 2021 stimulus for the baby. You financially qualify for that if you are a single filer and have an adjusted gross income of less than $75,000, file as head of household and have an AGI less than $112,500, or file married and your AGI is less than $150,000. You also need to be a U.S. citizen, or your new baby must have a social security number. And third, you may be eligible to claim the full $3,600 child tax credit for that new 2021 baby. To financially qualify for that, you must meet the same financial qualifications as listed before for the stimulus payment to receive that full amount. But if you make more than that, you still may be able to claim a lesser amount in child tax credit. You must also have your main home in one of the 50 states and DC for more than half of 2021 to qualify. It's also important to note if you are a new parent and you normally don't file a tax return because of your low income status, and you meet all the other qualifications, you can still file a simple tax return and claim both the full child tax credit and the stimulus payment for your new baby.